ago, the MK leaders, the punks, attacked Thor and sent the nomads packing.
To be honest, it might have been like the hit that the nomads needed just to knock them back down to earth a little and remind them that they aren't the biggest males in the area yet. They're just lucky that they're 4 males together.
Nathan's been keeping tabs on the males since their attack. After the beating, the 4 nomads fled north and once again entered the Hollywood's territory. Since their arrival, the brothers have been lying low.
The nomads have literally, for the last 5 days, not been feeding, not been calling. I mean, I've seen it a couple of times in lines before where they just all sit down and they do absolutely nothing. I think the nomads have definitely lost their attitude and their confidence.
The nomads entered the valley on a mission to conquer a pride and gain a territory. But after Thor's beating from the punks, the MK pride is off their list, which leaves them one option: taking over the all-female Hollywood pride. The last time they met, it didn't end well for the Hollywood females. The nomads' attack 8 weeks ago left Ava, the matriarch, badly injured. The 6 lionesses retreated to the far north of their territory, where they've since made a full recovery. Sam's been keeping an eye on the females since they fled north. She's scouring the area where she saw them a few days ago. But she hits a roadblock.
Such a relaxed giraffe. It's just amazing being this close to him. So this is a thorny crop giraffe, and they are endemic to the valley, which is just another amazing thing about South Luangwa, really. It's a really beautiful and graceful animal. A great lion spotter also.
When giraffes stand still and stare at one spot, it usually means they've found lions. But there's no sign of them here. So Sam's using another bush trick to help her find the Hollywood females. She's following her nose.
So we were looking for the Hollywoods this morning, and while we were driving along the river, we came across something that was really smelly. So we thought, let's check out the smell first, and we've come across this dead hippo with a lot of crocs busy eating it. And what do you know, we found the Hollywoods watching the hippo being eaten. Nice knowing that trusting our instincts and following the hippo and the smell has led us to the lions. It's good to be here with them this morning.
The pungent smell of the carcass is likely what drew the lionesses here. Sam knows they haven't eaten for 4 days. They're ravenous, but the meal they've found is surrounded by bodyguards with the strongest jaws in the animal kingdom.
Unfortunately, the hippo is actually far into the water, so the Hollywoods wouldn't go out and try attempt to eat the hippo. But you can see that they wish they could get to it.
It's tantalizing for the Hollywoods, but there'll be plenty more opportunities. This late in the dry season, More and more hippos are dying due to the extreme conditions. The herbivores need to eat 80 pounds of grass a day. But now there's precious little to be found. As the river dwindles, even their basic need to keep cool is something they must fight for. Grazers, October is the toughest month. The predators take full advantage.
At this time of the season, there's nothing that goes to waste. The animals are really hungry, everything's drying up. If a hippo dies, it just means a lot of crocs get fed. And if it dies next to the bank, it means the lions and the hyenas are going to eat it. So everything really has a purpose here, and everything gets used. The ultimate recycling in the bush.
Nine miles downriver, in the far south of the MK territory, Nathan's out looking for the 5 young cubs. He wants to make sure he doesn't miss any introductions with the rest of the family. Nathan finds them close to the river with their mothers and grandmother, doing their best to cope in a sweltering 110-degree heat. As usual, Zuri's cubs are sticking close to their mother in the shade. But Spotty, Rose's adventurous son, has other ideas. At 4 months old, he's growing bolder every day. Not for the first time, he's leading his sisters astray.
So 3 cubs have actually snuck off away from Mum, gone on their own little adventure, dropped down the edge of the bank and gone drinking. All these crocs around us, absolutely insane. See some crocodiles moving over there, actually, in the water.
Rose's cubs are too young to understand the danger they're in.
Now, these really are the cheekiest little cubs. I mean, they really haven't quite learned a sort of healthy fear for the crocodiles yet. They're drinking at the edge, particularly without any parents near them. There's a high chance that a croc could take one. Unfortunately, we're not allowed to intervene. We have to let nature sort of take its course.
The cubs have been gone for 10 minutes before Rosa realizes they're missing.
She's trying to see where they are. I don't think she actually saw where they've gone. She's looking a bit uncertain.
Rosa chooses to search upstream in the wrong direction. It's their Aunt Zuri who hears the cubs' distant calls.
She got up and ran across, trying to help.
She can hear them, but she can't see them. The cubs have got themselves onto a rocky ledge.
They might be stuck down there. I mean, this is pretty dangerous for the cubs because it's very easy for them to slip and fall down. There's a crocodile coming. Crazy.
Zuri is desperate to help them, but she can't risk her cubs coming with her.
It's a pretty steep bank there, and I think you can see here the mother really doesn't want the cubs to go. She's grabbing them and pulling them back again.
She tries to leave her cubs with their grandmother.
She can't persuade her cubs to stay behind.
At last, Spotty finds a route out. It's a welcome reunion with their aunt. Yuri gets them as far from the river as she can. Having searched in the wrong direction, half a mile upstream, Rosa returns to find her cubs safe and sound, thanks to her sister.
Hey Love Nature fans, be sure to like and subscribe to catch all our wild animal stories. Get closer to nature right here on YouTube.